International, you give a future to them, their family and community, and it costs the equivalent of just 40 pence a day. That money builds schools and clinics and provides clean, safe drinking water. In return, you'll receive regular letters from your sponsored child. These children are desperate for your help. So call Plan now on 0800 88 23 23. Please give a child a future today.
A continuous dull ache that used to get more intense whenever I did any physical activities.
Very miserable at times, very miserable.
Stiffness, backache, poor circulation, even tension and stress. There's a way to help relieve that pain with Bolson hydrotherapy, the massaging action of air and water. The unique mattress fits easily into your bath without plumbing and connects to a powerful air pump. Jets of warm air stimulate blood and oxygen supply, making muscles supple and relaxed. Soon you will benefit from improved circulation and a relaxing sensation of relief and well-being.
The balsam has been marvellous, had a marvellous effect on my quality of life.
Oh, it's absolutely great. It's wonderful. Everyone should have one.
Relieve your aches and pains with Bolson hydrotherapy. For a brochure, phone free now on 0800 42 43 44.
Granada Good Life, food and wine.
Hello, welcome.
Γεια σας και καλώς ορίσατε.
Now we're continuing our series on regional and island specialities. Today we're in Evia, which is the second largest island in Greece.
That's right, and it's not far from Athens either.
Right, right, and relatively unspoiled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful island.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the place I want to go when I go on holidays there.
Oh, really?
Yes. And the people
is it the
are-
kind of place where the Greeks themselves go on holiday?
That's right, especially the Athenians.
So not too
Yeah.
hot, but,
not too
but-
hot,
and relatively unspoiled.
and
Not
quite
too many
green,
bloody foreigners.
actually. Quite green, and
Yeah.
the people are so nice.
Are they?
You
Yeah.
know, I remember Greek people being so hospitable years
Right.
ago.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes.
Which they're losing it, unfortunately.
Things have changed a lot
yes,
with the tourists
but not
coming
in
in.
Evia. I
How
found them
fascinating.
really, really friendly.
Oh, well, that's a really
Fantastic.
interesting recommendation there. And they're really well known for their cheeses, aren't
Yes, they make this wonderful cheese called tulumotiri.
Right.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
I'm
you
sure
know.
you are.
And
Better than I
it's,
would.
It's really nice cheese. It's a bit
Yeah.
like mozzarella.
they?
Yeah, lovely.
And you went and visited.
I visited a shepherd with his
Yeah.
wife,
Yeah.
and they made this cheese for me.
Right.
In a little hut, I can call it. You know, oh, it was beautiful.
But today on the show, you are going to be cooking with this, presumably with
Yes,
this.
I'm going to do saganaki,
Halloumi.
which is saganaki is very popular all over in Greece. They sell it in all the tavernas and restaurants.
Right.
It's a bit like a mezzer or a snack, you know, and you can use kefalotiri cheese,
Yep.
or you can use halloumi cheese.
Right. And you're going to be
the
using
choice
both?
is yours. I'm going to use halloumi.
Quite.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
But, very simple to do
and then
and very
afterwards you've got
tasty.
something, later you've got
And
something with-
later on, I'm going to be making, I'm going to, again, cook with cheese, but I'm going to use goat cheese this time, and I'm going to be a bit more extravagant with this. I'm going to cover it with honey and sesame seeds, and doing beautiful fruit coulis to go with it.
Oh, sounds
so
delicious.
very different.
Excellent. But first of all, the film of you on Evia with the shepherd and his cheese.
What he's making is a similar cheese to feta. So what he's going to do, he's going to collect this cheese, which is made in this region only, this cheese, and he's going to place it in these little baskets to dry. And then he's going to add fresh milk into that, and he's going to make mizithra, which is, again, as I said, is like ricotta cheese or cottage cheese. Now you need to do it. Δύσκολη δουλειά.
Δύσκολη. Τώρα είναι λίγη, είναι λίγο το γάλα. Να σε είχα παλιά που είχα 2 τέτοια. Πρωί βράδυ. Και να σε κάνει φωτιά πανί.
He said it's a very difficult method to make cheese, but it's easier for him now because in the olden days he used to make 3 pots like this of cheese every morning. So it's easier for him now.
Μπαλκόνο μου εκεί. Σοφία, φέρε το πιατάκι να βγάλουμε εδώ στους άνθρωπους.
Ξέρει, το κόβετε.
Το κόβουμε για να το κάνουμε, να το δοκιμάσουμε.
He started to cut the cheese, break the cheese to make it into smaller portions.
Αυτό το λεγόμενο μανούρι.
Μανούρι, ναι. Αυτό είναι, ονομάζεται μανούρι.
Μανούρι, ναι.
This is called μανούρι.
Θα φάτε λίγο να δοκιμάστε.
Θα φάμε, ναι. He said, would I like to taste some? I will do in a minute. I can't wait actually. Και θα το βάλουμε σε πιάτο τώρα, ναι.
Ναι.
Και πέρα είμαι. Τώρα αυτό δεν θα το βάλεις εκεί.
Όχι, αυτό είναι δικό σας. Θα το κόψετε.
The first one is for all of us to eat. And then he'll carry on, proceeding with making the cheese.
Πήρατε τυρί, πήρατε.
Όχι, θα πάρουμε σε λίγο. Να τελειώσουμε από εδώ. Is worried with that I haven't tasted his cheese yet. Να κόψω ένα κομμάτι από εδώ.
Γιατί να κόψεις, όσο θέλεις.
Ωραία.
Κοπέλα μου.
Πιο μεγάλον. Ευχαριστώ.
Αυτό τι είναι, τι πήρες.
Ευχαριστώ. Α,
αρέσει.
είναι πολύ ωραίο.
Για σκεφτείτε να πάει το κορμί μας και στην Αγγλία.
It's really nice. Very different to what I have tasted before.
60-70 κιλά την ημέρα έκανα παιδιά.
Ναι.
Από πολλά πράγματα.
It looks like a cheese now, doesn't it? All the weight has to go away from the cheese.
Όσο ωραία το ζυμώνεις, τόσο πιο ωραία γίνεται για κεφάλι να καταλάβετε.
The more you squeeze it and take all this
Άμα δεν το
way
φτιάξεις καλά δεν
out,
γίνεται.
the
Γιατί
better
μετά
the cheese
ξαπρίζει
becomes.
και λίγη το κάκερα.
Now he's putting the cheese in there to boil it, to make it firm, as I said. And he said, I'm going to see the cheese now changing color. It's going to go to a nice yellow. Θα βάλετε και αυτά.
Πρέπει να βγάλουμε αυτά γιατί δεν μας παίρνει.
Lovely green place. No wonder the Athenians go there on holiday.
Yeah, keep it a secret, you know,
Absolutely,
as well.
yeah.
So you don't see many tourists there.
So don't tell any of them.
No, because they'll all be going there, and I want to go there for my holidays.
I'll leave you alone with your halloumi.
Okay, see. All right, as I said before, Saganaki is very, very popular in Greece and Cyprus, actually, and especially in tavernas. And actually, Saganaki is the name of this dish, what you cook it in. This beautiful little dish with the two handles, and usually it's cooked in here and then served in here on the table. But if you don't have one of these dishes, doesn't matter. Just use a small frying pan. Now, what they usually do with Saganaki, they cut it into very big, thick slices like this. And as I said, you can use kefalodiri cheese or kesari cheese or halloumi. And it's very simply done. They just roll it in flour and fry it. Fry it until golden brown, and then they serve it with a bit of lemon juice. That's all. Now, I'm going to be a little bit different. I'm going to use halloumi, and I'm going to cover it with beaten egg, and then with cracked wheat. Now, you need about 2 ounces of cracked wheat, which is like this, dry, but you need to soak it for 10 to 15 minutes in hot water. After that, you drain it, and it looks like this. It's more, it fluffs up, and it goes double in bulb. Okay, so you need about 1 halloumi cheese, which is about 8 ounces in weight. And then what you do, you cut it into thick slices like this. You get about 8 slices to 8 ounces of halloumi. Then you roll it in flour like that. Then in the beaten egg like that. And then in the cracked wheat. Now, I usually like to, when I do this, put it in the fridge for half an hour before I fry it. But you can still fry it straight after you cover it. It doesn't matter. But if you do have time, you know, do this. It's better. So I'm just going to do 2 slices. Roll it in the egg, and then in the cracked wheat. Now you can use sesame seeds to cover your halloumi, or breadcrumbs. It's really, really nice, and it's different. Really, really different. Right. After that, you add some olive oil into your Saganaki dish. Get it hot, and then, when it gets hot, fry your halloumi. After 2-3 minutes, it looks like this. Doesn't it look beautiful? Soft inside and crunchy outside. Now, I'm going to serve it in the dish, Charles. That's how they serve it. If you're in a taverna in Greece.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing we need, of course,
is a bit of lemon juice.
You always give them lemon.
Oh, right.
Listen.
Terrific, yeah.
Here we are. I think you want to try a little bit.
I think I'm in danger.
Usually you serve it with some tomatoes.
Right,
and,
okay.
a few slices of tomatoes.
It looks terrific.
It's nice because...
It also looks incredibly hot, Lila. What am I getting to the inside of my mouth?
Glowing.
It's very hot.
Very
It
hot.
is delicious,
Yeah.
but very hot. Very good. Very hot.
I'm going to be brave. Okay, we're going to take a small break now. After the break, I'll be showing you how to do the goat cheese in coulis sauce. See you then.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yesterday's shepherd's pie's still there, because it isn't always removed by some traditional detergents. But now there's new Finish Double Action Tablets, a unique 2-layer tablet for superior cleaning. The blue layer penetrates and softens tough, dried-on food, so the white layer can clean to a brilliant shine. The results? See for yourself. Double Action Finish. Now in a new, bigger value pack.
0800 123 300. Now repeat that. Just listen, repeat, and understand. That's how easy it is to start speaking a new language with Linguaphone in as little as 12 weeks. Call free for a 14-day home trial and start speaking any of 30 languages at your own pace. Phone 0800 123 300 today for your 14-day no-risk trial, or ask about our free information pack. We're waiting for your call.
Welcome to What's the Deal from DER Direct. How much would it cost you to rent this brand new 20-inch color TV? Just $7.99 a month. And what about this brand new video recorder with Video Plus? Just $7.99 a month. And this brand new Whirlpool washing machine? Just $10.99 a month. Yes, you can rent any of these and much more with free delivery and free installation. Just call DER Direct now. Free on 0800 625 625.
Having problems keeping your legs, hips, thighs and buttocks trim and in shape? Introducing Linda Evans Leg Shaper Plus, new from Nordic Track.
Together with Nordic Track, we've developed an amazing piece of equipment just for women that can help us easily shape up by targeting our biggest problem areas.
Leg Shaper Plus is the solution to a woman's #1 problem area: the legs, hips, thighs, and buttocks. And it's the first machine to simulate the lunge, so you can shape up while you sculpt from the waist down.
Call now for your free brochure. And when you order, you'll receive Linda Evans' personal program for success. Designed to motivate everyone, with Linda's workout video, 2 of her motivational audio tapes, and Linda's guide to lean and delicious eating. If you're not delighted with the results from Leg Shaper Plus in 30 days, we'll give you your money back. Call us now on 0800 444 242 for your free brochure.
Welcome back. Today we're in Evia and we're making lots of cheese recipes, aren't we?
Terrific, absolutely.
And I'm going to make this recipe, which is quite different, and I'm quite excited about this because I created this recipe, Charles.
Right.
And I think you're going to love it.
And I'm your sous chef.
Yes,
for this
you
part
are.
of the program.
Yes, because you do need a bit of help.
Okay, fine. Tell me what to do.
Okay, first of all, we need some brown bread,
Yep.
which you cut.
Yes.
You know, you need about 2 slices for each person.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you grill this, which we have
Fine.
grilled.
You've
you
got some
grill
done.
it in advance. Then we're using goat cheese, but you can use feta cheese.
Right.
You can use both cheese, but I love goat cheese. And then
Yeah.
what we do, it's a very simple recipe. You brush it with honey, like that.
Goodness me.
Like that, all round. And I think it's a lovely combination, don't you?
I think it's very interesting, the sort of rather acidic goat's cheese with the sweetness of honey.
Well,
and then yummy sesame seeds.
that's right.
Ooh.
Then you just coat it like that.
And you want me
like
to grill that for you?
And then, well, we've
You
got
put
to
it
do
on
it
there.
all. We've got to
Okay.
do another one.
Yep.
So perhaps
Well, would you like me
you
to
can
do those?
brush
Yeah, I'll do
that,
those.
and I can.
I'll brush away and you can do whatever you like to do.
Well, I can put them in the sesame seed.
Okay, right.
Right, do that. We've got to do 4.
This is going to be a very sticky making job. This.
You know, when we were little, we used to. My mum always used to give us halloumi cheese.
Oh,
with,
really? With honey?
On toast and honey.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that's how I came up with this idea.
Oh, what a nice idea.
Yeah.
Goodness me, I think my kids would go
Yeah,
mad for this.
They will love this.
They would
yes,
love it.
especially you've got your own honey, I believe.
We have, yeah. We have our own
so it'd
2
be
hives.
Great.
There we are.
Yeah.
There's another one for you.
It's nice to use runny honey really for
Yep,
this.
yep, yep.
It makes life easy.
Well, I took the honey from our bees recently, and it's beautifully runny. It only goes hard after a little while.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? After
Whoops,
a
there we
while.
are.
Here we are. Oh, thanks, Charles. Now I'm going to
How do I clean
ask
this?
you. Just lick.
In the
lick-
traditional method.
That's right.
Mm,
Lick your hands. Now I'm going to ask you to put it under a hot grill now because we need
Okay.
to get it nice and bubbly.
Just need something.
Mm.
Oof. So, right, hot
Can
grill.
I-
Oh, it looks pretty
Yeah.
hot. Okie doke.
Okay. While Charles is grilling the cheese, I'm going to make a lovely coulis sauce to go with our cheese. Now, you need a pound of fresh berries. You know, you can use any berries you want. I'm using raspberries and strawberries. A pound of that. You also need 2 ounces of icing sugar. My hands are dirty. Could
How about you?
could I
You
have
have
that?
the jet
Yes.
cloth.
Right. And what you... oh, where is the top of the lid of my... And then you just blend them. tidy up a little bit for
Yes,
you, Charles.
indeed.
Yeah, I like to boss my men around.
Oh, nothing like it.
All right, after a couple of minutes, it should be like this,
There's more than
nice and
done, isn't it?
smooth. And
Finish with it.
yes, lovely. And I also like to add juice of half a lemon in there. It makes it more Greek, I think, the lemon juice in there. All right, and then you have to put this mixture into a sieve, like that, because you want to get rid of all the pips and things and all the bits you don't need. And you push it through a sieve like this. Now, this will take probably 3-4 minutes to do. How are you doing with your cheese, Charles?
Well, they're
Does it
beginning
need
to
a little bit? I think they need a bit more.
They're toasting very nicely, but they're coming on.
Right, keep doing this. And then you end up with a lovely smooth coulis sauce like this. Right?
That looks
And
wonderful.
this is going to be
Oh,
our plate.
how beautiful.
Doesn't that look lovely
It
and
does
summery? And I love the colours.
Mm.
I haven't tasted this. All right, how are we doing, Charles?
We're nearly there.
All right, okay. Well, I'm going to put my coulis sauce in there. And then we can put the cheese on top of there.
Right.
Colours are out of this world. I mean, look at them. Great. Okay, Charles, how are you doing?
Well, I think these... Whoops, there goes the fork.
Oh,
Here we are.
Lovely,
How's that?
Charles. All right, now all we need to do, they're hot, but I'm used to
Asbestos
handling
fingers, Aston.
hot stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we are.
Oh, that looks terrific, Lily. It
And
really does.
I like to just drizzle a little bit more honey on top. Just give it a little... There we are. This makes a lovely starter.
It looks terrific.
It's fantastic
Actually,
as a dessert, you know.
Dessert.
Now, shall we get the wines
I've
now?
got some rather nice
Lovely.
wines over here. So I think...
It'll
let's
go
give it a
really
try.
well with our cheese then.
Well, let's hope so.
Okay, because we've got the Saganaki cheese as well.
Yep. Now, I've actually gone for wines really more to go with this lovely toasted honey and sesame goat's cheese.
All right. I'm
And
going to serve you some, Charles.
Oh, thank you. Now, I'm starting off with a Greek dessert wine. It's the Katima Montefoli,
Yeah.
or Montofoli. I'm not quite sure how they say it. but,
Montefoli, I think. I'm not
Montefoli.
sure either.
And it's made by a very famous Greek winemaker called Pavlos Karakostas. And thank you very much. And it's the only Greek sweet wine that I've met, I mean, I'm sure there are others, but I haven't met them, that is not made from muscat.
Yeah.
This is made from Assyrtiko athiri,
Yeah.
and another great variety that I haven't heard of called Aidani.
Aidani.
Anyway, it's a fascinating wine because it's got almost a savoury kind of intensity to it. It reminds me a tiny little bit of a Tuscan wine called Vinsanto.
It's lovely smells. So sweet smells.
I think it's a terrific wine. It's really good. Now let's see how it goes with this.
It reminds me of a
delicious
bottle of whiskey. The colour.
The colour is very whiskey-like, isn't it? Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Right, here we go. Whoops, bit of a shaky table here.
Happy with a...
Very good.
Isn't that fantastic?
Lovely.
I love goat cheese, though.
So do I.
I think cooked this way is really, really good.
Doesn't quite work, the wine. The wine is a
No?
lovely wine.
But it doesn't work with this.
It's not quite sweet enough. It's a bit too sort of savoury and tangy. Have a try. I don't think it quite
I
works.
had.
All right. Well, I thought, well, let's try a German wine. A sweet German wine. Now, the thing about German wines, when you get up into the sweeter categories, they do get quite expensive. I mean, this is a Dürkheimer Fronhof Riesling Auslese. It costs $7.99 a bottle from Oddbins. It's a lovely wine, made by a man called Kurt Darting.
Oh, it is a lovely one.
Isn't that good? Well, let's try it with this, particularly with this lovely strawberry and raspberry coulis.
Our toast is a little bit hot, but...
I think that's rather good.
Gorgeous.
I think that's a very nice mix, actually. Particularly, as I said, with this fruit coulis, which is delicious. Actually.
Isn't it lovely?
It really looks Beautiful on the plate. This.
Yeah, it looks colourful.
It's lovely. Okay, so here we have this lovely wine from the Rheinpfalz.
This is lovely wine. Goes
Isn't it
really,
good?
really well
you
with
see,
this.
I mean, you have to pay for it, $7.99 a bottle, but actually, it's a darn good bottle of wine. Now, this last one is a sweet French wine from the Loire. Now, it's from the sort of central to western part of the Loire, the Côte du Léon, Domaine des Forges. And this one, again, it's not cheap. It's £6.50 from Adnams of Southwold in Suffolk. And it's a lovely light. It's probably not quite got the acidity. I don't know. It's a more honeyed kind of smell. It's it's good, isn't it?
Very
It doesn't
nice.
have that very sort of lively acidity
No.
of the Riesling grape. This is made from the Chenin Blanc grape.
But it is a lovely wine.
Mm.
Very nice. I think it's worth paying a little bit extra for a nicer bottle of wine.
Yeah. It's not as good as the German.
No, I was
Not
gonna
as good as
say,
the German. Doesn't
the
have the acidity.
German definitely
The German one
is the
wins out.
winner.
Terrific. Okay, well, now, paper out. Time for today's recap with all the details of Lula's recipes and my wines. That's it for today. Next time, we're in historical Delphi, right up, surrounded by mountains near Elados.
Yes, some beautiful trees. Yes, the
Absolutely.
area was called Elados.
Yeah.
Lovely place.
Pamela Roussos cooked chicken in a clay pot.
Yes.
You're going to be cooking Kleftico. And I shall have lots of lovely wines. We look forward to seeing you then.
See you.
Right. If this programme has inspired you to visit Evia, Lula travelled with Olympic Airways to Athens and caught a connecting ferry. Other holiday companies travelling to Evia are Cosmos and Amathus.
And made on our own premises. We make our furniture to your order and deliver directly to your home. So by cutting out the middleman, we could save you hundreds of pounds. You can try your choice in the comfort of your own home for 21 days under our money-back satisfaction guarantee. Call 0990 110 180 for our colour brochure, leather samples and ordering details. That's 0990 110 180. Buy your furniture the easy way, directly from Thomas Lloyd. Call now.
You are even more beautiful when you're angry.
A movie producer murdered. Poirot investigates today at 2 and 7 on Plus.
The case is closed.
Granada Good Life. Food and wine.
Hello, welcome. Today, we're in Delphi. Now, Delphi, I went to Delphi once.
Have
and It's
you?
a beautiful region. All those mountains, very green,
Lovely,
very
yes.
lush.
It doesn't
There didn't
look
seem
Greek,
to be
does
that
it?
many other people there, many tourists. But I gather it's very much a place that the
this is-
Greeks know about.
Oh no, I was going to say it's one of the best kept secrets
Yeah,
in Greece.
really,
You know,
yeah.
the Greeks go there. You know,
Yes,
for
yes.
a nice relaxed holiday, and because they can ski there in winter and they can actually swim as well. It's
wonderful.
You know, and it's a very historical place.
Yes, absolutely, quite.
Yeah.
The Delphic Oracle and all that.
That's right.
But you went to visit Pamela Roussos, Demi's
ex-wife of Demis Roussos.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and she cooked this fantastic meal actually in it's called kapama, which was in a earthenware dish.
Oh, really?
But we couldn't open the dish. You know, she sealed the dish and baked it, and we couldn't open this dish, could we? We had to do takes after takes, takes after takes.
Anyway, you're cooking kleftika, which is a sort of mountain kind of
mountain
dish.
And very popular.
Wonderful baked lamb.
Yes, it's very popular all over in Greece and Cyprus.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
everybody knows about
I love it. I'm looking forward to tasting that. But first of all, we've got this film with Lula and Pamela Roussos and the chicken in the clay pot.
Well, what is so fantastic about the kapama dish is that the foods are packed in very tightly. The oven is very, very low, and they cook for a long period of time, 2 to 3 hours,
2 to 3 hours,
depending on the recipe.
And all the flavors and the juices stay all together.
All the flavors and the juices, they stay together, and what we do is we seal it.
And then when you bring it out, you have to sort of break it.
Yes, there's a whole theatre.
And then the aromas come out.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay, so Lula, what we're doing here now is sautéing the chicken, as you see. So it's a nice golden colour.
Beautiful.
Yes, comes out very well on either side. Then we're going to take it off, put it on a plate on the side.
You're going to make your sauce now, yes?
Well, yes, we're going to prepare. We're going to sauté a little bit of garlic, which we have here. Little scorda.
Scorda.
Nalita. Che metà λίγο cremini.
Yeah, and a little bit of onion.
You go. Oh.
You're talking to me in Greek.
Now we're going to add the tomatoes. Here we are. Here you have. This is going to give you a nice rich sauce.
Yes, nice red.
Absolutely. We're going to add 1 or 2 of the canela, which is the cinnamon stick. If you don't have cinnamon sticks, you can add a little bit of the powdered cinnamon.
Yes, ground cinnamon.
Absolutely.
Ground cinnamon.
And of course, then we're going to add some of the olives.
And your bay leaves?
And the bay leaves.
Shall I throw them in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And then we have a little bit of the honey, which comes in next. And
how much honey do you put? Just a bit?
I put a spoon.
A spoon. So do you mean I have to wait for 3 hours now before I taste this?
Absolutely. Oh, but you see, when you wait a long time, things...
Yes, all right.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to seal this, we're going to put around here, you see?
Yes.
Our flour and our water. Yes. The point is, with this, you can cook it for a very long period of time in this pot. And you see, this seals in the flavour. Absolutely nothing escapes.
That's right.
And
it's like cooking on paper, isn't it? Wrapping food in paper.
Exactly. And then we put a little bit more on the outside, actually,
right.
to really see to it that it's sealed very well.
Let me help you. I want to get dirty as well.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Oh,
it is fun, actually. Shall I try?
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's best if you started and then it's easier to pretend it's breaking it.
A sharp edge knife. Have we got a sharp?
It just got me in my eye.
Oh my God, it's gone really hard. You said you were going to laugh, didn't you? You knew.
It was very good.
How long has it been cooking?
3 hours.
Can I just get up and try and...
Absolutely.
Please, because we're going to be here all day. I think it's going to need a drill or something. We can't open this.
You see, this is one of those dishes where you have to have the husband.
Oh, the aromas are beautiful. They're coming out of this dish.
They're really, it's a marvellous aroma. You're going to do a beautiful pork kappamas we do.
No, you can make it with pork as well.
Yes.
I know you mentioned lamb, but
lamb as
lovely.
well.
So I'll get to taste
Voila.
this now.
Kaliorexi.
Haristo.
Paracalo. It's lovely,
It's
isn't it?
delicious.
Isn't it?
It was worth all the hard work you put into this dish.
And getting it out.
Let's have some wine.
Okay. So cheers.
Cheers. Tinigamas.
Siniasas.
So, as well as being a model and a sort of celebrity, I gather that Pamela is also a trained food person.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, a food stylist.
Yes, a food stylist.
Gosh,
yeah.
goodness me, what a versatile person.
I know. She's very talented.
Yeah, lovely place. What a lovely place.
Gorgeous, yes,
Yeah.
lovely.
Now, tell me about kleftika, because it's a dish that I've enjoyed often. And I've never... I mean, I know what kleftika comes from...
The kleptides, which is
a robber, right?
kleptomaniac.
Klepto, as in, yeah.
Yes, it actually means stolen, actually.
Why is that associated with robbers?
Well, it goes back to during the Turkish occupation in Greece, you know, there was a group of bandits that roamed the mountains, stealing livestock from the Turks, and the only way they could cook the meat, so the aroma of the food wouldn't reach the Turks' noses, it was to cook it in covered clay pots and bury it under the ground and cook it, you know, into the ground.
Oh, I see.
And they cook it for a long, long, long time until the meat
really sort of falls to bits. Well, I'm going to leave you for a short, short time, but I hope that when I come back, the meat will be beautifully cooked.
It will be
I'll see you later.
Imperfection. Okay, for our kleftika, for our stolen meat, we need some leg chops, you know, lamb leg chops, and you want them quite thick like this. You also need about 4 large potatoes, which you need to cut in half. You leave them in big pieces because you cook the meat for so long in the oven that you don't want the potatoes to fall apart after they've been cooking for so long. So add your potatoes in a clay dish like that. And then I'm going to season my potatoes with some pepper and salt. And then I'm going to just add my meat on top. Now, it's a very easy recipe to do. Now I like to leave a little bit of fat on there because I think it makes, it gives it more flavor with a bit of fat. But if you don't like fat, trim it off. Right, then you add a couple of cloves of garlic, finely chopped. Just throw it on top like that. Like this. And then you need 1 large onion cut into rings. Throw that in. It's so easy, this dish, to make, and it tastes wonderful, beautiful. And the beauty of this meal, you can forget it in the oven for 2-3 hours, and it will still taste nice. You won't spoil it. It's not like your English roast lamb, you know, that you have to watch it and keep bringing it out. All right, the next ingredients is tomatoes. You need 2 tomatoes for this. Now, some people don't use tomatoes, but I like to use tomatoes in my kleftika. I'll slice this one as well. Just doesn't have to be thinly sliced. Like that. Season it again. Salt and pepper. add a couple of bay leaves. I've got fresh bay leaves here, but you can use dry. And I've got some fresh oregano here. Just throw a couple of... You've got all the beautiful Greek flavors here going in this dish. And now, after the break, I'm going to show you how to finish this dish. So, see you then.
Are you ready?
More than ready for them, just bring them on.
The Gladiators are back, and for the first time on cable and satellite, contenders take on the might and muscle of TV's superhero.
And I'm not scared of the big bad wolf.
It's Britain's biggest ever special event sports entertainment series. So don't miss this electric competition that's fun for all the family. Starts Saturday, May 31st on Plus.
Yesterday's shepherd's pie's still there, because it isn't always removed by some traditional detergents. But now there's new Finish double-action tablets, a unique two-layer tablet for superior cleaning. The blue layer penetrates and softens tough, dried-on food, so the white layer can clean to a brilliant shine. The results? See for yourself. Double-action Finish. Now in a new, bigger value pack.
Hello and welcome to Vanishing Britain. Today we're solving your stubborn stain dilemmas. My expert guest is Sally Reisman. Hello, Sally.
Hello, Sarah.
Let's take our first call. I believe it's from Joe Smudge from Staines. Hello, Joe. What's your problem?
Hi, Sarah. Well, my husband and I have just bought a beautiful cream sofa, and somebody, or no one's admitting it, has spilled tomato ketchup on the arm. It looks terrible, and we just don't know what to do for the best.
That sounds pretty bad. Sally, what can she do?
Well, mousse is the answer. It's Vanish carpet mousse. It's just perfect for those large, unsightly stains on carpets and upholstery. So I'm going to show you how to use it. Basically, a quick squirt onto the stain on your sofa, and then using a sponge or a cloth, just gently wipe away the mousse, and that's all you have to do, and your sofa's back to normal.
Well, that's amazing, Sally. Well, our next caller, I think, is Marjorie Grimes from Market Drayton. I believe, Marjorie, a catastrophe has just happened. Do tell us more.
That's right, Sally. I was so interested in your last caller that I didn't notice my young son, Toby, has spilt blackcurrant drink all over our pale green carpet. Should I use a wet sponge immediately?
Well, stop right there, Marjorie. There's absolutely no need for sponging or scrubbing with Vanish carpet wipes. Now, here they are. There's no mess or fuss with the all-in-one fast action wipe because it attacks the stain before it has a chance to set. So using this piece of carpet here, and I've got some blackcurrant drink, I'm going to spill a little onto the carpet, just like that. And taking out one of these wipes, and it's fantastic because it's in one of those resealable packets. So we've just closed that up. Using the wipe, you just gently wipe over the stain, and if you look at that, you can see that the drinks actually come up. And that's it. That's all you have to do.
And they're really quick and easy, Sally, and also great for the car.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're out of time on today's Vanishing Britain. Join us again for more stain-fighting talk. Bye for now.
I wish I had a daughter.
Bertie is broody.
I wonder what the procedure is.
Tonight at 6 on Granada Plus.
Et le poignet de monsieur.
Welcome back. Today we're cooking cleftigo, and I'm just about to make the sauce that goes in our cleftigo, which we need half a cup of olive oil, the juice of 1 lemon. Is it this way? I love lemons. I love the smell of lemon. And I'm also going to add a glass of white wine, but you can use water if you want. It doesn't matter. Mix it all in like this and just pour it all over your meat. This will create a lovely sauce. Here we are. Next thing we need to do is to cover the meat with foil, or if you have a lid that fits into your casserole dish, please do, because cleftigo always has to be covered so it keeps all the flavors in this way. No steam escapes, so it's really nice. Now I need to put it in the oven at 190, gas mark 5, and it needs to cook for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, it doesn't matter. Just forget about it because it has to, the meat has to fall off the bone. So I'm going to put this one in now. I've got one that's cooking already, but I need a couple of minutes yet. So I'm going to show you another way, another method to make leftigo. A lot of people like to wrap leftigo in individual pieces of foil like this. Now you need double. Make sure your foil is big enough and make sure it's double, because if it breaks during cooking, you're going to lose all the flavor and the juices from your meat. Put some olive oil on there, place your chop on top of there, add more olive oil and some lemon juice. Salt and pepper. Put some freshly ground black pepper first and some salt. I'm also going to add a clove of garlic cut into big pieces. I think it's better this way because the flavor is sweeter of garlic than when it's in big pieces rather than in small pieces. And you can actually make little holes in your meat and press the garlic into your meat like this. I'm also going to add a bay leaf, some fresh rosemary, some fresh oregano, a few rings of onion like that, and a couple of slices of tomato, and as simple as that. Now you have to wrap it like that and put it in a dish and bake it the same way. It takes about 2.5 hours, and do serve it in the parcels and let your guests open the parcels when they want to eat it. All right? It's fantastic at dinner parties. Now I'm going to show you how to make choriatiki salada, which is a village Greek salad, and it goes fantastic with leftigo. Again, if you have visited Greece or Cyprus, you would have had this beautiful salad. Now you need 1 green pepper or red pepper if you like, but usually you see Greek salad with green peppers. And then you need half a cucumber, slice it thinly like this, and just throw everything really together into your plate. Next, I'm going to add a couple of tomatoes. Cut into 4 your tomatoes like this. Don't slice them. This is the way to serve Greek salad. And I'm going to add 1 onion, cut into rings. You always put your onion on top. I don't know why, but that's how Greek salad is served. I always think that the onion should be on the bottom, but that's how they serve it. I'm also going to add some black olives. Now, you never get green olives in a Greek salad, always black. Just a handful or 2 of black olives. And of course, you need some feta cheese. Just cut the feta cheese with your hands like that into big chunks. Now you can use about 4 ounces, I think is enough, of feta cheese for 4 people. Also, it's very important, you need dry oregano. You need oregano in a Greek salad. And of course we need some olive oil, simple dressing. Hi, Charles, could you do me a big favour,
Yes, certainly,
darling?
certainly.
Could you bring the leftigo out of the oven?
With great pleasure.
Thank you very much. We also need a bit of vinegar. This is white wine vinegar. There we are, a bit of that. I think actually I need, how are we doing? A little bit more olive oil. And of course, don't put too much salt in here because your feta could be very salty. So I'm just going to put freshly ground black pepper. What does it look like?
It looks glorious. Look at that.
And the smells.
Look at that.
Well, this is Greece, isn't it?
It's just
The
so
colours,
evocative. Yeah.
The smells. And I hope with your wines, Charles, we're going to have a feast.
I can't wait to put this with the wines. Let's take it across. I think this is going to be just wonderful. Now, I've got 3 wines that I like very much. And I really, really do not know which is going to be the best with this leftico. Ooh,
I'm going to serve you
some lovely choriatic salad.
Choriatiki salada.
Yeah, terrific. Well, I'm starting with a Greek wine because It's a Nemea.
Yeah.
I like Nemea wine a
Yes,
lot.
I
This is
do
the
as well.
Butari Nemea, 1994, and you can buy it for $3.99. You know, it's at Aldbins, at CJ Lang, Food Giant. It's quite well distributed, this wine.
Yeah.
And $3.99, I think, is a very, very attractive price for a wine of this quality.
Charles?
Thank you very much. The lovely thing about this dish, the lamb really does fall apart, doesn't it?
Yeah, off the bone.
Now, okay, wine first.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just like Nemea. I think
Yeah,
it's a terrific
I do.
wine.
I love
think
it.
you have to do,
Yeah.
you have to be a pretty hopeless winemaker to muck things up in Nemea.
Yeah.
The Ayoritico grape makes very good wine. Mm.
And a gorgeous colour.
That lovely sort of smoky raspberry. I love it.
my red wine to be red, and
Yeah.
my white wine to be a lovely white colour.
Yeah,
and I think
quite.
that's a beautiful red.
Yeah, it's got a lovely colour. Now, I just think this is a great dish. This, to me, is one of the classics of Greek cooking.
Greek cooking, yeah. And that's what annoys me, because people criticize Greek food.
Oh,
you know, there's food critics. But
well, you know, you can criticise any country's cooking. I mean, there
Yeah.
are some things which aren't as good as others.
No.
But I think this is one of the great
yeah.
dishes.
And it's so simple to make.
And it goes very well with this.
Very
red
well
wine.
with Nemea.
Yummy. Right, well,
Yamas.
another type of wine that I think goes very well with lamb, and of course this is made with lamb, is Rioja.
Rioja.
Now, this is a Rioja called...
Is that Spanish Rioja?
It's Spanish, that's right. It comes from the sort of central northern bit of Spain.
Yeah.
It's a Rioja called Cosme Palacio, and it's reasonably priced. It's $5.75 Safeway, $5.99 from Berkeley Wines and Wine Cellar. It's a slightly modern style Rioja, in that the company was bought out by a Frenchman who bought it with the management team of the bodega, and he uses some French oak to mature his wines rather than just American oak, which is the traditional thing in Rioja. And it's just a bit, it's got a sort of slight French touch to it, but it's still making a very typically Rioja wine, even though not a very traditionally typical
Yeah,
one.
it's a lovely wine.
Very smooth, lots of fruit. And whereas the Nemea has an almost sort of raspberry fruitiness to it, this I always think of Rioja as being more of strawberry, and even, you know, there's little wild strawberries. That's the kind of aroma it has to me. But very savoury, very smooth, lovely, rich, caressing kind of wine.
You're caressing me, Charles.
Oh. No, I really like
Actually,
good
it's
Rioja
lovely.
is lovely wine.
Beautiful bouquet. And it goes really, really well with this Cleftico, doesn't it? Because there's so much taste and so much flavour in here. And
You see, again, as you say, it goes very well. Well, that's two successes.
we've done very well
And now the
up to
third one, very, very different again, but also, I think, a type of wine that goes very well with lamb, Cabernet Sauvignon. This one, it's from
Yeah.
Australia.
Oh, look
It's
at
a
the colour.
Look at that rich, dark colour, isn't it
Oh,
terrific?
it's like
Wynn's Coonawarra Estate, Cabernet Sauvignon, 1991. I mean, lovely, fruity,
Oh.
really rich fruit. Blackcurrant, think blackcurrant.
Yeah. Well, it even looks like blackcurrant.
I know, it's wonderful.
Gorgeous colour.
Have a taste, and I have a quick go with the meat.
Well, that's really, really nice.
If anything, it's not quite as good. It's a bit too fruity, but they're both jolly good. Anyway,
Would you go for the Greek wine then?
I think I might go for the Greek.
Yeah.
Or the Rioja. Anyway, if you want to try making Cleftico at home, here's today's recipe recap together with the details of the wines that I've recommended. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of another show, and this really has been one of my favourites, this delicious Cleftico. Anyway, next week we're in Thessaloniki on the Halki, just sort of west of the Halkidiki Peninsula, lovely part of Greece.
Beautiful.
And you saw Sotiris, who cooked swordfish for you?
Yes, it cooked xifia for me.
That's right.
Sort of like stir-fry method,
And
you
for
know.
you, it's going to be cod with Macedonian vegetables.
That's
Sounds
right.
terrific. I'll have wines. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
If this programme has inspired you to visit Delphi, Lula travelled with Olympic Airways to Athens and completed her journey by car. You can also travel direct to Delphi with Sunville Holidays or go via Athens with First Choice, British Airways Holidays, Sunworld or Thompson's.
No excuses now, and if you're having a barbecue party, we're free. See you soon.
You can see the next edition of The Good Housekeeping Show on Wednesday morning at the same time. In a moment, how to prepare Mediterranean food and wine in Simply Greek.
Welcome to What's the Deal from DER Direct. How much would it cost you to rent this brand new 20-inch color TV? Just $7.99 a month. And what about this brand new video recorder with Video Plus? Just $7.99 a month. And this brand new Whirlpool washing machine? Just $10.99 a month. Yes, you can rent any of these and much more with free delivery and free installation. Just call DER Direct now. Free on 0800 625 625.
Call this free phone number and get free facts by post about Craftmatic adjustable beds. Select Craftmatic Model 2 beds also offer you a special bonus. A free 14-inch color TV when you purchase your bed.
I got a free color TV with my Craftmatic Model 2 bed.
And you can get a free color TV too. Call us on free phone now so we can post you a free color TV voucher and full details about Craftmatic.
Call free 0800 597 5970. That's 0800 597 5970.
Granada Good Life. Food and wine.
Hello, welcome.
Γεια σας και καλώς ορίσατε.
Now, today's program features one of Greece's largest cities, Thessaloniki, which is very close to the Halkidiki Peninsula in Macedonia.
That's right.
And you're going to be cooking a special Macedonian recipe,
That's
aren't you?
right, I'm doing cod
Yeah.
with Macedonian vegetables.
Now, you know, the ingredients bear a sort of passing resemblance perhaps to the ingredients for ratatouille.
Yes, it is, but,
but
it's
what's
not.
that? White wine?
I'm
White
going to
wine
add
vinegar?
white wine
Well,
with
which you
it,
wouldn't find
yes.
in ratatouille.
You wouldn't know.
no,
And also
no.
I'm not using tomato puree. Some
well,
ratatouille,
yes, absolutely.
some
yes.
people use tomato
Yeah,
puree, don't
yeah,
they? Plus
yeah.
tomatoes in ratatouille.
Yes, that's right. No,
Yes,
interesting. But it's got lovely looking peppers.
I came with this recipe. I found this recipe there, you see.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, when I
Right.
was there. So
Yeah.
I thought,
So you're going to be doing
go
it today.
ahead with
And you went, while you were in Thessaloniki, you met a delightful man called Sotiris, who I
That's-
remember taking you in one film earlier in our series to an ouzeri.
An ouzeri,
Yes.
yes.
He's a charming bloke.
Yeah.
And he rather fancied himself as an amateur cook and
Yes.
was going to and cooked for you in the
He
film. Was it a
actually
swordfish
cooked,
recipe?
yes, like a mixed fry.
Oh,
You know, it was
right,
really
yes.
nice. Yes, swordfish,
What
sifia with
the
mixed
Italians might call
vegetables.
fritto misto di mare.
Oh, is that what it's called? What
Yes,
a
yes,
lovely
a
name.
mixed fried thing
Yeah.
from the sea.
Very
Yes.
musical.
Yeah, no, it's great, it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to start off looking at Sotiris with his Greek fritto misto.
believe you're going to cook something very special for me today. What are you
Well,
cooking?
It's a country dish. It's something that fishermen throw together. The content depends on the catch, depends on the season. The vegetables vary all
Yeah.
year long.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is that it almost always works.
Yeah. So,
Well,
Tell us
we'll
how you do
start
it.
like many Mediterranean dishes by frying some onions. So these are chopped onions.
the
with,
spring onions.
they're scallions.
Scallions, you call them.
Scallions in America.
In
I
America,
guess.
spring onions to us.
Spring onions.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
Just chopped up.
How many do you use?
Oh, I'd say we've got in there about a cup and a half.
Cup and a half.
But,
So